Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But as well, I do want to thank you in advance for your love and support by liking, commenting, and of course subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. I do have a bunch of personal readings I need to get done, but I felt very much pushed and guided. Spirit told me that I had to get this reading out for you. So there's obviously some messages that need to be heard, given you were drawn to this reading. With that said and done, given it is timeless, whenever you were drawn or guided to this reading, this video, it's meant for you. Do keep that in mind, okay? But let's do some shuffling. We're pulling from the beautiful watercolor tarot. For my lovely Pisces, what does Pisces need to know? Your peace will prevail, okay? You may be at this time expecting the worst when it comes to a new beginning. I did get abruptly pushed to knock 2 cards out of the deck before I started recording. And it was the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So that message needed to come out, but I felt the need not to start with that heaviness. I feel like you're needing to recognize that your optimism will lead you to manifestation, and that heaviness of expecting the worst will as well. But I just feel like your past hasn't been easy up until this point, your path. And so therefore it's hard for you to expect the best. I'm hearing trust isn't easy. Trust isn't easy. Now, this new beginning we're speaking upon could be with a specific somebody, or it could be a connection on the horizon that you're not aware of yet. It could be more so in regards to a new move of residence or a new job. But I feel like however it works for you, trust in oneself and trust in others plays into it, okay? But Temperance and the Queen of Cups coming out, as you can see. And so I feel like you're pushed to remember that patience is key at this time. And I feel like through your energy, you're reminding others to have patience as well. But are you feeling balanced enough to move forward in a confident, concrete, calm manner, right? I feel like the calmness is quite angelic within you and surrounding you at this time. And I feel like that reminds you of the support you have from the spiritual realm, excuse me, even if it makes you a bit nervous at times. But are you surrounding oneself or allowing certain factors outside of you to alter that peace, okay? Because I feel like you're embodying this way of being. It's a combination of both, but this Queen of Cups is coming through as you, feeling in touch with your feminine side, feeling a bit emotional these days, but not really sure why. And I feel like that's also a collective, all 12 signs kind of energy and way of being over the last couple days, you know, surrounding when I post this. But you were drawn to this at this point, and therefore I feel like that plays into the present day situation for you somehow. But I really feel like, okay, I'm hearing the candlelight for some reason. You're being drawn to recognize that you have support moving forward, okay? You're feeling drawn to new endeavors. One big one that's been on your mind that you feel is inevitable. You may feel as if you expect the worst with the work situation or with certain connections, just people in general. And I feel like you just need to let that go, okay? And just do what you got to do and expect the best, or the very, very least, make the best until the best, okay? Make the best until the best. I feel like your emotions are taking over at times. There's some healing to get done, but underneath it all, you're feeling quite passionate, okay? I'm going to take these two and put them on either side because we also have the Sun card. You're meant to connect with somebody moving forward who will brighten your world and will help you start to or continue that process of regaining trust in humanity. As dramatic as that sounds, or just other people in general, I feel like it's not going to be super easy to let go and see that trust balance out between the two of you. And this doesn't have to be love or romantic, but I feel like it's a specific somebody who's meant to remind you there are people who you can trust, okay? And I just feel like it's this reading that's reminding you that at times completion, completion of a lack of trust or just completions from the past have led you to more happiness, right? Even if emotions pop up from time to time, you can't expect oneself to be perfect in the emotional category. But I just feel like with the Ace of Wands coming out, you're meant to move towards sunnier days, happier waters. The clouds will clear is what I'm getting if you look at this imagery. We're handing you an opportunity that's meant for you. Not saying you don't have to work for it to acquire it or even to make it last, right? To get to that point. But I just feel like you need to recognize that this is a gift from the spiritual realm to say you deserve more than you've been handed or given up until this point, but it's been worth it. It's been a learning process. It's been part of your purposeful growth and path up until this point. I feel as if, okay, they're saying the leaves are shedding, all right? And being shown this as obviously a branch, but in a larger sense, it's like your tree of growth. You're shedding a few leaves or a bunch of leaves so we can make room for more growth, for what's more meant for you, okay? Starting again won't be a bad thing. Trust that, okay? And that's why you're feeling so badly, is why you're feeling that desire come to be so badly for the fresh, the new, and just, even if for some of you it's a fresh beginning with a specific somebody you already know and love or just have within your situation or once did, okay? Obviously, it's going to vary from case to case, but I feel like love is on your mind, okay, for one reason or another, even if, again, that Two of Cups we spoke upon wasn't romantic. But I also feel like you're being pushed to recognize that within this level of emotion and passion that's coming to be, within you transforming and changing and seeing outside factors, your world in general transforming and changing, on top of it all, you're pushed to recognize there's a big decision on the horizon for you when it comes to your future. Again, I'm being drawn to the sun in the background of that imagery. All right, you're going to make the right decision. Trust that. Trust that. I'm going to move this down. I feel like there's also a push to recognize when you're told one thing, but you feel another thing intuitively. Go with your intuition, okay? But pair spiritual guidance with your intuition and lead oneself in the right direction, okay? Okay, they're saying we'll lead you either way, but you get the point. I do feel like there's an underlying focus on what's feeling heavy at this time. Are you taking on too much, okay? You're feeling quite secretive in regards to how you're feeling, you know? I just feel like you're holding your cards close to your chest, seeing the Four of Pentacles. And I also feel like there's going to be an underlying focus moving forward to an extent on past deceptive behavior. Okay, we can't let that get in the way of future endeavors, that new beginning once again. But for some of you, that person we were speaking upon could definitely be wrapped up, could have entailed some deceptive behavior, all right, some secrecy in the past. But nobody's perfect. Do remember that, okay? What else do we have for Pisces? I'm going to pull right from the top. Queen of Swords, wow. That's the third out of the four queens in the deck. And I truly feel like you're pushed to recognize what needs to be released once again. Going with that tree imagery, that branch imagery, and on top of the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, being pushed to recognize what you're meant to move towards and how to lighten your load to move forward in an efficient, healthy manner. They're drawing me to a very small detail, this bird here, getting ready for you to fly, right, towards what you deserve. I need to recognize that nobody and nothing can weigh a Pisces down, but also you can't weigh oneself down by hanging on to or sitting in your emotions for too long. That's key, okay? You're going to recognize who and what feels like not enough, okay? Like a minuscule offer or just once upon a time would have done it for you, but doesn't cut it, okay? It doesn't cut the fish is what they said. Doesn't cut it at this point along your path. The Magician coming out as a reminder that you're manifesting more than you realize at this time. And that goes for the moments, once again, when you're feeling a bit down or just expecting the worst, okay? those emotional times. But I do feel like you're manifesting money as well, okay? But you're manifesting love into your situation. You're manifesting this choice of yours that you're meant to make concretely when the time comes. But it does feel like there's a bit of preparation before that period, okay? And I do sense that you're manifesting movement in your situation. The possibilities are truly endless for you at this time. Don't fret, as I feel like you're pushed to recognize or to remember that you have what it takes to move forward in a confident manner and see your future unravel 10 times brighter than your past, okay? Whoever and whatever ends up coming with you, which, can't be everybody and everything, is going to feel so grateful because your transformation that you're going through, and will more so moving forward, will feel magical, okay? I almost said powerful, but magical feels correct. And I truly feel like you are to recognize certain techniques like crystals, meditation, cleansing your energy, essential oils that will help you feel healthier moving forward. As I do feel like you have a lot of positivity to expect, and there's just a need to minimize the stress because your future is so damn bright. All right. So I hope this reading was truly helpful, as I just saw 11:11 on the timestamp. I am sending you so much love and light. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you next time. Bye, Pisces.